Alright, welcome to a Let's Try of Little Nightmares. This was released in 2017. I've never played this. There is apparently a Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 3 coming out in October 2025. I guess this is some kind of like horror is a suspense game. So let's see what the description here is. Take on the role of Six, a lone child lost in a massive metal vessel known as the Maw, surrounded by a dangerous, distorted version of adults. You'll need to do your best to escape in one piece or your fate will be worse than you ever dared dream. And tags are horror, atmospheric, adventure, and single player. I would say maybe a little bit of a suspense also. I think this game is 2D-ish. I think you mostly move in like a horizontal plane. I might be wrong. It might be a little bit of a 3D thing. Reviews are just going from very positive to overwhelmingly positive. Price is 20 euros, which seems fine for a game that is from 2017. I had this for quite a while in my Epic games. They give away, you know, games here and there, and I've had this quite a long, maybe 1-2 years. I don't know why I haven't tried this before now, because it does seem like a very interesting game. So we are gonna jump in to it. I'm just gonna close down this one and this one. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's go back to let's go back again. All right, we are just gonna do settings real quick. I don't think we need to do timestamp because there's very limited settings. You can see the controls. You can't remap. You can remap keyboard input. Again, let us remap gamepad inputs. This is stupid. VSync on, off, borderless, or you know, window mode. Resolution support. It does say it supports super ultra widescreen, but it has black bars, so that is a no. This is 16:9 game. Graphics, you can go presets or you can customize. You cannot turn off bloom, which is unfortunate. You cannot turn off depth of field, which is again unfortunate. There is no upscaling or downscaling techniques, which could be unfortunate if you have a low-end computer or laptop. Other than that, is a good amount of settings here. Brightness configuration. I don't know if this supports HDR, probably not. It is from 2016. Master volume only, a bit unfortunate. You can't tweak sound effects or music individually. That's unfortunate, but very limited. But overall, okay-ish settings. But you know, we need independent volume controls. Would be great to be able to upscale and downscale the game, and obviously remapping out control. So let's get into a new game. I have no, like, you see 1 second gameplay time, so this is going to be completely new. I'm running this again in 1440p, 120 FPS. Oh right, there's no FPS limiter, only VSync on or off. I turned off VSync and it seems the game has a hard coded limit of 144 max FPS. So FPS limiter would also be nice to have built into the game. Right, and my computer is going to be Ryzen 9600X with PBO on. It can boost up to 5.22 gigahertz, approximately, something like that. 5.6 I guess, according to Steam overlay. And my GPU is going to be Nvidia RTX 5070. I do have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 6000 megatransfer memory. So let's try a new game. It seems to be running pretty damn good. not being that much of a heavy game, everything maxed out in 1440p. Right, very just creepy, ominous kind of intro here, right? Okay, that was a loud peak of audio. I might have to tweak the audio down. Right, so you can move a little bit in 3D here. Okay. Let me turn down the audio if it's gonna... It might be spiking really loud, so I'm turning it down a little bit extra. I might probably need to tweak it. Right, but we can see the performance here. My GPU is not having a problem. And this is 1440p maxed out 120 frames. So if you were to like set a limit, this game probably is okay with 30 frames. In many cases, 1080p, low settings, you know, most, you know, low-end desktop computers gonna run this fine, and probably most mid-tier laptops. Right, very dark and creepy. Frame pacing looks fine. CPU usage, yeah, it's pretty low. 18% overall, 50% on one core, it seems like. Right, so you have controls. I don't know if it's going to be a tutorial. So you have a lighter, you can use a lighter. The lighter is bound to 2 button presses. I don't know why. Jump, throw, grab, crouch, sprint. Okay. I don't know why the lighter is bound to 2 different buttons, right? So you use the analog stick to move. You have a lighter. You have a sprint, crouch. Right. Very interesting atmosphere. Quite nice looking here with the lighting and everything. Good animations. Right, so it doesn't seem like these games give you tutorials. So, again, very good thing. Oh, you can look around right with Ryzen. Again, very good thing to check out the settings before you go into the game. That way, you would know what to do. You wouldn't just blindly press buttons. Right, and you have analog movement. I'm guessing you might need to sneak around, so... Frame times are perfect so far, pretty much, which is great. So yeah, I know very little about this game. I haven't really seen anything. I'm guessing mostly why I haven't played this before is because it is, you know, a slower paced, sneaky kind of game, right? It's what I'm thinking, that you sneak a lot in this game. You can climb up like that. Can I move it? No. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm gonna guess it's a good thing to not have the lighter on at all times. Just because to not cause too much. This, like it to cause to alert. That's a better name. To alert creatures. I do really like the art style here. A little bit of a muted colors, but not too crazy, and very good fitting here. But yeah, I think I would have liked to turn off bloom and like depth of field. Maybe you can do that by editing files, ini files or something. But oh right, oh, you can see on the ground that they have these kind of dragging tracks. Yeah, it seems... Oh, this is a little bit weird. Controlling, alright. Right. I'm waiting for like a loud bang so I can tweak the audio levels. Oh, you can climb. Okay. A weird looking little glitchy thing here. You see that? I wonder if that is supposed to be glitching like that. Maybe it is. On top of the bridge or freezer. Or maybe this is just a normal cabin of some sort. Right? Glitching here also. Maybe it's supposed to be like water running down there. Looks weird. No real audio yet here. Right, so far it's pretty straightforward. I don't know how much of a puzzle game this is gonna be. But you really need to have checked the settings for this game, you know, at least this menu. Otherwise you might just, I don't know, I guess some people just press and explore buttons, but it's just nicer to know beforehand what buttons to use, so... Glad I checked the settings. Right, so we can move in like a 3D kind of space, but so far we pretty much the progress of the game has been a linear experience, a horizontal experience. Disgusting. Right. Ah! Okay. Was I supposed to maybe go into the bucket or something? Alright. Oh, Okay, so no manual checkpoints, you have fixed checkpoints. Right. Okay, interesting. Can I not jump up into it? Well, bit, yeah, alright. What? This is not really my type of like gameplay where it is very... How do you describe this? Trial and error in a weird way, where it's like very difficult to kind of... Where it's like very difficult to see like a hint for what I might want to do, and how like the progression is. Yeah, maybe it's like you don't use your lighter. Nope, you need to use the lighter, okay. I'm sure I'm just being stupid here, that other people just did this immediately. I can't tell, like the game has so far been, you know, you move in a 2D space. Wow, okay, I tried that before, it didn't work for me, okay. Okay, a little bit interesting, alright. But yeah, okay, so we keep moving in a horizontal way so far. Okay, you can light those. Light up the room, okay. Yeah, I guess it was me was being stupid, but yeah, the door didn't, like... I guess I didn't push for like a long period of time in the right direction for it to push over. Alright, good to know. Alright, alright. Can you fall off this? You can, okay. But there is some kind... I had to try it, right? There is some kind of little bit like a barrier. Okay, this is... Oh, that's a little bit of an unfortunate... Unfortunate barrier. Oh, unfortunately, there was an invisible barrier helping me to not fall off. A little bit of an unfortunate checkpoint. It could have been a checkpoint since it's automatic per room, so this could have been counted as a room checkpoint. Let me double check what the controls were again. Crouch, right. I could do... It seems like this should work. Crouch and jump. There we go. So that means we have sprint on X. I could remap that sprint to a different button here. But that's okay. see why this so far it seems really good, right? Why it's like a good, why it's got overwhelmingly positive vibes, I can see, because the atmosphere definitely is top notch so far. If you're into this type of genre, no, a little bit more sneaky, a little bit more slower paced, you know, and don't mind the horror elements. Again, I don't know how much puzzle type of game is gonna be. A little bit, I guess. Oh, you have to... okay. See? Also, I guess you have to... guess you also have to, like... enjoy a story that... Right, maybe we can jump over. Okay, you can. And enjoy like this eerie story that doesn't just is in your face. So you do a circle to do that. That's a nice little puzzle thing there. We let a weird little creature out. A gnome. Ooh, I didn't... oh, okay, interesting dude up top. Oh, wait, I see. We mostly move in horizontal so we can climb something here. Feels very interesting, gotta say. Interesting with a game that doesn't just have, you know, blaring music or total silence, but are building on the ambience here. Right, looks like this might be another puzzle we need to do here. Yeah, had to try it. Probably a decent checkpoint, right? There is a pretty stable frame time here. Yeah, I can see that the frame time graph has some hiccups when it like loads and switches room, but it's overall rock solid, stable performance wise. Okay, so we are coming into more of a puzzle thing here. We have toilet rolls. We can't burn them up, nope. And I pick them up, no. Can I... can move this one. But why would I want to move this one? And where would I like to move it? Oh right, you can look around with that. Oh, wait a minute. Can I close the door? That's alright, yeah. Okay. Alright, a little bit of thinking exercise here. Bit of puzzle. Aha. This looks like a physics puzzle. Oh, oh, there was a train there, okay. Right, so you can carry these ones. Right, can't see exactly where we're supposed to go. Have some kind of swing. Okay, so we are getting into more of a puzzle game. Okay, something eye in the background. Right, so it is a little bit interesting. So some of the jumps I can just press the jump and you will grab and you will vault the ledge, climb up the ledge. Some of the ledge I have to, I guess when it is over a certain height I have to manually press oh. So how am I supposed to get... So I need to take that one out. Right, so I need to be able to climb up in this area somehow. Okay, so we are more puzzle oriented now. But yeah, some, I guess, higher layers I need to press jump and then grab ledge. Okay, so we are getting into more of a puzzle thing here. But the question is, can I? Can't throw it. Not do that. Right, because this takes me onto this one. Oh. I wanted to see if this has physics on it. Right. Okay, so this is definitely now heavy puzzle. So the question here to me is this also controlled by... I don't see the... I don't see if there is only one. Yeah, I don't see if there is only one lever for the electricity or not. Okay, so we're not strong enough to climb up this ledge here. Or something is blocking it. I don't know if I'm overthinking this or what's going on. There's lots of these blocks, right? That you can use to stack. But I can't see if there is a electricity switch in this room, or if I need to like turn the electricity off for this one and then go through the entire room. Then what is the purpose of this? What is this called in English? I don't think I know that name. I don't, not on top of my name. I guess I'm gonna just have to try this again. Just to see if I'm overthinking is or what is going on. I'm overthinking it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What was the point of that room then? Confuse me? I was overthinking, yes, that's for sure, but... Right. No idea what... And all of these that you could... throw around? Huh. Well, I'm... Right, yeah, I'm guessing we need to like try to stay out of the... Oh yeah, you could climb this, okay. Right, so there's two way. Right, some kind of creature. Very dark there. I'm guessing I'm gonna be dead here. Can't tell anything what's happening. Alright. Okay, can't grab this. Oh. No. Oh, wait a minute. No? Ooh, some print. Oh, right. Wait. We can just... There we go. Spong. right? Yeah, it is definitely quite an interesting game. I see the charm here. I still don't know. I guess that's the point. I have no clue about the story. Right now it's just very creepy. Is this just so we can peek in here? Am I dying here? Oh. Oh, there is some. Okay, so it's our tummy growling. We are eating. Someone gave us a little bit of a breadcrumb. Oh wait, I'm overthinking it again. No, okay, we're supposed to go in. Oh, there we go. Right, sometimes I feel like I'm overthinking some of the things here. This would probably have looked pretty damn great with, you know, ray traced or path traced lightning bouncing around with moving to really set the mood. It still looks very good, and this is definitely really nice lighting, but it could have maybe added even more oomph to the game. They ever were to make like a remake. Right, another one with electricity. Okay, we could jump there. Climb here. Can we? Yes. We can light this one. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, that's oh wait. Maybe that's, well, it did save, but I don't know. Oops. I don't know if that is a save point or what. What is? Can I just? Right, there we go. Okay, I was right. We can climb up here. Hallelujah. Okay, so this brings... That moves it Okay. Oh, that's... I'm blaming the game of that. The perspective there is really weird. Wow. Oh wow, this is a brutal checkpoint. Maybe I don't know if it was supposed to happen. I guess we'll see. No, it doesn't seem like it. That's a weird checkpoint then. That's a weird checkpoint. I got like a save point up here, and then my save point went all from the beginning. Right, you can see I did lit this one up. Quite weird. I have that one lit up and I got the checkpoint mark. I tried to jump on this. And it didn't work for some reason. And then I get checkpoint all the way back. Alright, so this is kind of puzzle horror games, because there seems to be more and more puzzles. Yeah, there's nothing more here. I don't know what that did. So I'm supposed to get across. Or maybe I'm supposed to go down here? I can move this one. And I can't push this one up. If I go... Can I go down here? It's a little bit weird with the perspective sometimes, how to press your... In which way to press the controller, the button. No, this takes me here. The solution is probably more simple than... But why can I move this one? It's weird that you have some things that you can move. This is very heavy. It also is quite frustratingly not a good experience to push stuff. So you're stronger when you're pushing than pulling. I don't know why that is there. If it's just decor or... Right, I don't understand this puzzle. I'm definitely not a great puzzle solver or anything, so... Does nothing? Nope. I know this one. I can get up here. So I feel I'm doing something wrong up with the switch. I don't know exactly what. Something here I must be doing wrong. Feels like I'm supposed to be able to get this across somehow, but this one is not interactable. I feel I have to activate. Feel I have to activate this one. Now I can't undo this. Right, and I cannot... I don't think I can jump all the way to that one. It could, again, it could just be very simple that you're supposed to just find the right way. Right, that you're just supposed to like... Okay, no, okay, I see, oh yeah, I see. Right, yeah, the puzzles are simpler than you think. So, you're just gonna have to be quick. Yep. Yep. Puzzles are so far simpler than I'm imagining them to be. Alright. Oh. Right. Did I do it wrong? I might have done this wrong, right? Ah. No, okay, that works. Right. Right, some of the puzzles I do get a bit faster done. Oh, am I supposed to free these guys? Don't know. The question also is... Okay. It is a very interesting game. Definitely, I do definitely see the, you know, the positive reviews of this game so far. It's a very interesting vibe going here. It's nice to have a game also that isn't just using a ton of button combinations. You know, you have a limited jump, crouch, spin, sprint, grab, but you can do so much with it. Oh no, no, another one of these. Wait. Oh. Yeah, don't overthink it, I guess. Oh, I guess I died. I stayed too long into the... in the light. Okay. Hopefully there's a good... No, it's not gonna... Okay, there is a good checkpoint here. Okay. Whew. I did not want to have a checkpoint where I have to... Whew. Oh, you can slide. Oh, I have to stay in the shadow of that one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this is tilting back and forward. Okay. Now I see it. Alright. Okay. That started moving pretty fast. From very slow to very fast. Alright, well, I know what to do. Hello? There we go. I like this sprint little thing there. What? I don't know what's happening. It's just kind of like it stops. Trips or something. What in the beep? Use the language. No, I'm not agreeing with you, game. Something is wrong feeling there. It doesn't feel good there. Needs tweaking. Like, not a good feeling when it's just suddenly... When it just suddenly, like, stops... Hey, did it? Alright. Sure, I take this one as my fault, I guess. Right, I see the puzzle here, but the execution is a bit janky feeling here, gameplay-wise. Like, what? It's like it speeds up faster than I am, and yeah, no, game, I'm sorry, this is not good. Like, the way it moves is not a good feeling. It doesn't feel like I can control it in a good way. I just have to like get build some kind of muscle memory to get the right speed feeling there. That should not be it. I think they should obviously they are not gonna do it, but I feel they should patch it. That should be a more consistently, like, constant speed it's moving at. I see why, because it goes faster and faster the more momentum it gets and stuff like that. But it doesn't feel good. It just feels like I'm not in control here. I'm just trying to learn some kind of muscle memory to tweak this. Like, I don't know why like, why did I trip there? Yeah, not a good feeling, that puzzle, unfortunately. The puzzle itself is great, the feeling of the controls, not so much. Oh, I'm gonna guess. Alright. Yep, okay, I got lucky there, alright. I just re-ran. Into the light, my gnomes. Oh. Right. Oh, oh. Maybe I need a light here. It's not that light. It makes barely any difference there. Oh, we could go in here. I don't know if there's gonna be like secrets or extra like things to do. Like, here it is like interesting. It seems almost like multiple choices. Right, I was trying to see if I could grab the handle on the door. Okay, so I don't know, it could have been like some lore in the kitchen there. Or just an empty room, I don't know. Again, I know like barely anything about this game. Nice and bright. Yes, you can move this one. We are coming up to the 1 hour normal limit that I'm going for. Right, should I go down and check if I can check the room down below? Again, I don't know what that room is. Could have just been nothing. Yeah, this also needs tweaking. It doesn't feel... Controls here is not the best feeling. It's not awful, but could be better. Okay. Oh, that's a key. Maybe I need... Hello? Maybe I need to bring this key down? I don't see any... Wait, no. Can I open this door? No. Right, okay, and we... Oh! No, okay, so what can we do with the key? I'm guessing I needed to take it down. Oh, you could just open this, okay. Don't overthink things here. Okay, there we go. Okay. First I was thinking I needed to bring this key like down to the other room. I guess I can't go back, so I can't see what the other room was. It was just maybe empty, or if it was lore, or... oops. Go. You have to... Hello? That felt also a little bit weird. That, yeah, I guess you can't throw it if you're too close to the edge there. Yeah, some of the controls could, you know, be tweaked a little bit. Okay. Too crazy yet. And you... There we go. Right, so we've reached 1 hour here. I was waiting for like a good... Oh, that's closest behind me. Can't go back. For like a good place to... I was waiting for a good place to stop. Maybe there is none. Alright, so I know about the throwing of object. I don't know... I see the button, right? Oh wow, okay. Don't overthink it. It just... suddenly made us... Okay, I guess this is a lighter item and you throw it further. Okay, so this doesn't seem to be a good place to just... just pause. I guess I'm just gonna have to stop right here or something like that. Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop here in a puzzle room. You know what? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. Let's get out of this and let's end the let's try. 1 hour I think is a great time to try a game. If a game doesn't grab you in an hour, you know, it's it's a rough time. I think most people want to fall in love or really like a game within an hour to continue playing it, and Steam's limit for games is 2 hours if you wanna, you know, return the game, I guess. Refund the game, right? So 1 hour, and then if you need to tweak something, you have some safety margins, and that's... I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing, right? An hour to try a game. Oh, it blows this one out. Oh, we are hungry again. I'm just curious to see if we're gonna get like a breadcrumb dropped or something. What's going on here? Okay, we're getting slower because we're so hungry. That's the bread. That's a rat. We're going to eat... Ew. Are we going to eat that? Disgusting. That is disgusting. Right? Ooh, some dirty leftover meat from a... meat or bread from like a rat trap. Okay, that's a good place for a ending here. perfect stop here in a like this when we're trapped. Yeah, that's a good place. Right, let's wait for the cutscene here and then we are ready to make our final impressions of the game. Right, it's saving. Oh, right. Okay, I know what to do there to get down there, but okay, exit to main menu. Hopefully that's a save point. Alright, Little Nightmares. Again, I do... Oh, you can replace chapters. Right. Okay. Oh. Hugged gnome, smashed statues. Okay, smashed statues. I don't know what that even means. That's cool. Okay, so that's like some kind of extra things that you can... kind of do here. Recovered floats. I have no idea what that means either. Okay. Oh, you can't select these ones. Oh, okay. But I did get... Oh, I guess I did only free the gnomes, not hug the gnomes. So this is like the chapter 1 and this is chapter 2. I guess I am in chapter 2 still. Alright. I guess you have to restart from the beginning of the chapter to do that. Okay. Little Nightmare. So yeah, I see why it has gotten, you know, a positive or very positive reviews. It's got great atmosphere. This game was released in 2017, but I think the art style and the graphic, it holds up. There's nothing wrong with the graphic and the animations and the, you know, great atmospheric audio. Yeah, nothing in the art department or the performance department is really a problem here. I think gameplay wise, also with puzzles, I mostly so far it's got my, you know, brain thinking a little bit, overthinking sometimes, and it still is a good feeling gameplay wise. Here is solid. I think the biggest thing here is that some of the controls here has been that I guess you could call it puzzles also, but you know, a little bit yank here and there, maybe with how the throwing, climbing, and when I was running with the cart like tipping there, that's, you know, control wise a little yank, but very solid experience. I'm going to read up how long this game is and stuff like that, and this might be something that I might stream this on my Twitch channels, you know, on Kick or on, you know, twitch.tv/Halkenstrong. It might happen there. There is games, you know, there's a lot of games that I could play and wanna play, and I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the current roster of games that is going to happen, or if I might continue this in the future, but I definitely feel that this is a high probability of just wanna play, because it's a very solid experience. Now, you obviously you gotta like these little horror vibes. Like this, so far the horror is fine. Maybe if you have headphones on or playing in a more of a darker environment, it could have some oomph to it, but I feel this is very lightweight horror. It's not bad, it's creepy feeling, eerie, and you know, everything about it feels good. But probably the biggest jump scares so far probably would be if I had the headphones on. It is, you know, it definitely is, it's a very solid experience, right? The only negative thing again is a bit controller yank, and it would be nice if they could have patched in some kind of upscaling, downscaling, you know, maybe DLSS, FSR, XCS even, Yes, for a little bit extra, because this game's graphic probably works really good with upscaling and downscaling. And you know, the performance is lightweight, so you could upscale to get the best anti-aliasing options or DLAA support, stuff like that. Obviously, again, I get it why this is 27 pretty much pre all of the DLSS frame gen and stuff like that, but if they wanted to give this game, you know, a little bit more oomph, they could patch in that for the graphic. They could even add frame gen, so if people have like a very low end like a 4060, they maybe, you know, want to run this in 4K, they could maybe add upscaling and frame gen, get 120 frames and stuff like that, or 60 frames smoothness. It would be nice to have more option over the audio department here, right? Tweaking a little bit of like the background and the SFX, the atmosphere. And then the biggest thing that I miss is definitely built-in controller remapping support. That is probably gonna be the least of the problem for most of the people. It's a fine, the default controls is definitely a fine control scheme, but I would like to tweak it a little bit. And yeah, you know, that's only the thing here for me that so far is a thing here. I would like to remap it. I can use the Steam controller overlay here, Steam input, but then the prompts in the game isn't correctly. But yeah, solid experience. The frame times here are like pretty much rock solid, unless you are in like saving or some kind of tiny loading things. But I don't really notice any frame time stutter problems or anything. So a great experience. And for I don't know exactly how long this game is, but for 20 euros it seems like a great time if you like this. Would have been nice maybe for a short demo for people to try again, so you don't have to pay 20 euros just to see if you like it when you try it yourself, or if you know, have a lower end laptop, if you want to try to see if it might have problem running for you. It is pretty lightweight, but you know, you never know, so demo would have been nice. But yeah, nice thumbs up, might stream this. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, follow, check back. You know, keep an eye on my Twitch or Kick channel if you don't want to miss me maybe, you know, streaming this, or if you want to come in and tell me that I really need to stream it because you really want to see that. That's the place to do that. But that's gonna be it for this video here. So again, thanks for watching. Have a great day, morning, evening, whatever, and bye for this time.